Start heading. Start heading down there. Hey, the pride's. You wanna get on? You wanna get the camera? No, get the camera on me. I'll just be like the pride celebrating. Oh yeah, go. So the pride's getting a great celebration down here with the alumni. It's alumni weekend here at David N. Karate Field. Pride just got a huge win, 48-29. We're gonna see who we can grab, get some insight on the game. I'm standing here with Tim Carey after a huge win against Loomis. The score was 48-29. So after the first half, you guys obviously made some adjustments. What were those adjustments going into the second half?
I think just some run game stuff that we didn't fit right in the first half. We got a chance to get in there and get adjusted with the kids, and they were able to see it, and they did a great job in the second half coming out and taking those adjustments to the field.
So also defensively, obviously some changes were made. Jonathan Gerrard had a huge pick in the last quarter. How was that? How was he prepared for that?
He's done a great job. Jonathan's attacked being on defense this whole season, right from the get-go in camp. So he's done a great job. He's been a stalwart in our defensive backfield, which I don't know if we thought that coming in, but he's just worked hard every single day, and he's a guy that we can count on.
All right, Coach, thanks. Congratulations on the win.
Thank you, Chris.
Yeah, no problem. Stand here with Dakota Harvey. Dakota, you had a great game. The last 2 touchdowns you scored looked like they were on the same play. What was working out there for you?
I was just reading the field right. We got a good push up front at first. We started off slow in the first half. We knew we had to come out and start getting a good push up front for us to open things up in the running game, and which we did. And once I broke that first one, a lot of momentum was on our side again, and the line just kept getting a good push. And once I broke the second one, it was just a easy touchdown from there.
So what kind of role does the line play to all your success this season so far?
It's real huge for them to get a push up front. It plays a big role in my game because without their help, I can't run. All the plays are through the middle. Yeah. So for me to get to the secondary, I need a good push from them.
And what was it like playing in front of all these crazed alums out here at the TP?
I mean, it was awesome. Reminded me of homecoming last year, and I was at Saratoga and everything. So it was great. I'm glad that they can come back and see us get a win and keep the tradition going.
All right, great game, Dakota. Thanks, man.
Thank you.
Standing here with Jonathan Gerrard after a huge win against Loomis. So, Jonathan, in just your second year of football, what does it feel like to be a starter on both sides of the ball and a strong contributor on special teams?
Well, it feels great. I definitely feel pretty lucky, coming in as my second year. I didn't think I would be here, so it feels good.
It's awesome. And also, you had 2 long touchdown receptions. And what kind of confidence does that give to Brandon to be able to put the ball in the air like that and trust that you can go up and get it?
I mean, we've been working on practicing that all summer long. So, finally getting it here feels great for him. Hopefully we can build off that for the next couple of games.
And you had an awesome pick also late in the game. What was going through your mind going into that play?
Don't give up a touchdown, basically. I got lucky on that, too, so I don't know how I got that. But
all right, Jonathan, great, man.
Thank you.
Great game. After a huge win against Loomis, Will, what was your energy out there, man?
Oh, we're all very hyped, especially with all these alumni here. They were supporting us, and especially all our fans. Energy was high.
So you got a lot of opportunity to kick the ball tonight. You made 4 extra points.
6.
6. You made 6 extra points. That one's on me. Thanks for correcting me. So how does that make you feel?
It feels good. I mean, extra points means that we're scoring touchdowns, which is always a good thing.
Always a good thing.
These extra points, mean a lot in a game. Well, not necessarily this one, but they're important, and you got to get them done. So.
On your kickoffs, I saw you laying the body a little bit out there on some of the guys.
I'm not a big.
With the ball.
I mean, these Loomis guys were a little
chippy.
Little chippy, yeah, and we had to kind of give them our own, so I kind of thought I had to add to that.
That's great. I love the energy out there. You're loving it out there. Thanks. Great game out there, Will.
Thanks.
Standing here with Coach Fontaine after a huge win against Loomis. So, Coach, going into the first half, what type of changes did you make offensively and defensively?
Going into the first half or after the first half?
After the first half.
Okay, after the second half. I think we were doing some good things. I think, the early turnover kind of set us back, but we responded. The defense stopped them. We made them kick a field goal. And then we kind of settled in and we started doing kind of what we thought we were going to be able to do. And then we just went back.
There were some huge plays all around offensively. Dakota Harvey,
yeah.
Jonathan Gerrard, Trajan Fletcher, all of them. What type of practice are they putting in?
Trey is a player, man. He's a young kid. He's working hard in practice, and he's had some opportunity. We threw him a bubble, and he took it down the sideline and scored. That got us on the board, 10-7. but the guys up front, like we were able to run it. We got a big guy back there, but the guys up front are doing the job and moving people and all that. And so, that was when we started to take control of the game, when we started handing it to Dakota, and our offensive line just started leaning on him a little bit.
And what kind of opportunities does Jonathan Gerrard making 2 huge catches in the end zone? What type of opportunities that open up to put the ball in the air versus Dakota always running it all the time?
Well, it just gives you that, it's so much harder to defend because we're running at the end of the game, Dakota. Guys are hammering, and they were like, well, let's just take a shot with Jonathan because it'll loosen them up because they're going to be playing downhill, and we were able to do that. And, again, he bailed us out, and he's a good player. He's a really good player.
Great coach game.
Yeah, great coach.
We're standing here with Paul Mancuso, alumni of 06, I believe.
Correct.
So you coming out here, what type of energy did all the alums have watching this huge game against Loomis?
Great energy. It's exciting to see the young kids play and perform at a high level. And we're just excited to come here and watch. I mean, the school has done a great job bringing alumni here, and we're here to support the team.
So you graduated in 06, you said, and your team actually got inducted into the Hall of Fame today, right?
Correct.
So what differences are going on with the football team than they were back then?
Nothing different. I mean, the kids still play with a lot of passion, a lot of pride. We love to see that, and that's kind of the same thing that we played with. When we were here 10 years ago. So it's great to see the roots of the kids are still there, and they're just doing really well. So it's good to see a good win.
Awesome. Thanks, man.
Absolutely. Thank you.